G'day gamers, Ybot here of Filthy Ybot74 with some attrition gameplay as you saw there from Titanfall 2. Now I got this footage, I think it was about a week or so ago. I had been off Titanfall 2 for about 3 or 4 days. This is my first game back on it, so a bit campy here and there. But from memory, if I recorded it, it must be alright gameplay. Where have I been? I haven't uploaded for a week, and it's been a big week in gaming. And going back to as the title says, I'll get back into that, but just want to say the last video, or the second last video I did was what should I do for views. A lot of you gave me some good tips and ideas here and there. But Joey, you know who you are. You were the best. He sent me a message via Facebook saying, look, I'm not really on YouTube, but I seen your video. And I just want to say, man, the way you're talking is a good idea. It's good to be so forth here and there, but they only talk about uploading videos for reaction here and there is to make money as a bit of an allowance. You do it for as a hobby and a bit of fun. Do what you do. Keep on doing it. You know, and if you enjoy it, see where it goes from there. You know, reaction videos, yep, they get some views up, but you're more importantly about the content. And so I thought about it for a while, and I thought, yeah, he's right, you know. And look, I was going to do a reaction video the other night, but I just, you know, it was going to be of Cliffy B's Law Breakers. It's a brilliant video. I think it's the only thing. Well, look, before I get into that, as the title says, E3, the only thing excited me or impressed me was the price. Now, I'm going to be honest with you here, people. It wasn't the worst E3. Certainly wasn't the best. I think gamers have done quite well out of these. Competition's going to be strong here and there, peeps. It's going to be good for us. But the one thing that really only impressed me out of the whole lot of E3 was the price of the Xbox X. It was going to be Scorpio. It would have been better if it stayed with Scorpio. Just the price. $649 for Australians here. And of course, I knew they were going to do it. Original Xbox games going backwards compatibility. And people saying, oh yeah, but you know, they haven't got exclusives or anything like that. And that is true. On the other end, Sony didn't do much talking. All they did was just show video games. And some people were lackluster with that. I mean, they've got Dreadnought. They've got Ace Combat 7 coming out, which is also coming to believe it on Xbox One. I only just found out today. But look, you know, PlayStation did a special on it then. The one video, I'm going to link in the description, people. I do recommend that you do watch it. And I might even do a separate video on that altogether. I probably will. So, it's Law Breakers, okay? Anything Cliffy B does, if you ignore it and you're a gamer, go and headbutt a brick wall. I mean that because the way he talks, the way he is, the way he does things, he doesn't dilly-dally about. And a lot of people said, oh, he hates Microsoft because he hasn't gone for Microsoft. No, he doesn't hate Microsoft. He just wants a better deal. And he will get that. Microsoft aren't dumb, and neither is Cliffy B. And they've said point and time after again that they have not ruled it out going to Xbox. Okay, it'll probably come out next year, whatever. But that's a whole separate video in itself. But I am impressed with the Xbox One X. Don't get me wrong, but I am more impressed with its price. Now, console fanboys are saying, "Oh, bullshit, PC players. You know, they're jelly now." They're not. I mean, seriously, guys. They're not. They're not. They are far from it. You look at MSI's latest, you know, rigs they've got coming out. They're smaller than the Xbox X, or a little bit smaller, but they pack a hell of a lot more punch. It just says to me, if you don't want to get involved with PC gaming, consoles, they narrowed the gap a little bit. Not much, but they narrowed the gap a little bit. I mean, you just got to look at the PS4 Pro. The only difference I can see this far is a couple teraflops. So, don't rule out Sony. Sony will be coming back. Now, I'm waiting here. I remember this. I'm waiting because I can hear the footsteps, piece. So, that's where I'm camping. Okay? Or selectively just taking a chill pill. Just before I throw that in it. But, so, don't rule out Sony. They've got their own Sony show, and I think it's in Paris later this year. That's where they're going to come out with the big guns. They've got time. Sony are doing incredibly well. They've got time to sit back and just, you know, whatever. The latest COD, yeah, you know, it's COD's COD. Like, I'm going to be honest here, people. The only reason I really got the COD of late is, believe it or not, because the boots went on the ground. As you can see by most games I play, I don't like boots on the ground. I like it to be hectic shit. The graphics on it look amazing. I think, I have to say, Sledgehammer are great studio. They copped a lot of flack from Advanced Warfare, which I don't think they should have. They did a brilliant campaign story. Advanced Warfare, just get it for the campaign. I'm not going to lie, peeps. It was a duck's nuts. It was, out of the last 2 CODs campaigns I played, Advanced Warfare was brilliant because it had Kevin F. and Spacey in it. Not too much more from Titanfall. I knew that. We beat up in the air about Titanfall coming here. But the one thing I want to point out to you is EA are dodgy as all get out. Now, I haven't got the clip here exactly, but there was a YouTuber that presented Burnout. I think it was the latest Burnout game. Now, I didn't take much notice of this game at all. I took more notice about how cringy his press conference was. I'll try and find the video link in the description. Keemstar did a little story on it. Very interesting fact. Now, this YouTuber, I've seen a couple of the other videos here and there, and he doesn't seem to be the type that's going to really, how can one put it, stuff up on certain things here and there. But he stuffed up this one, and he deliberately believes that, and he stated that EA deliberately fucked up the teleprompter so people take more notice of this racing game, because if you look at the other lineup of racing games, The Crew, Gran Turismo, and Forza 7, it's how EA works. Do not deny it. They brought in the season pass, people. Do not put it past them. They realised that Forza, Gran Turismo, and I think The Crew, I don't know if it's EA, correct me if I'm wrong, could be wrong, but Burnout, they need to get it up there. They need it because, we're going to be flooded with car games in the next, 6 months to a year, people. We really are. We're going to be flooded. I mean, Xbox brought a buddy Porsche on stage just to promote that game even more. You know what I'm saying, man? They brought on a full-on Porsche that nobody else has seen on the planet. That would have cost them a shitload of money to do. So EA had to pull out something, and they pulled out something, and, it looked fantastic. I really do think EA are quite a dodgy company. They deliberately buy up games so they don't outsell their competition. That's why I believe that Titanfall 2 had a hard time stepping off here and there, because they put it between COD and also Battlefield 1. Some more, there's some more Battlefield news. And look, Pete, I just generally, it was a bit lackluster. The only thing that impressed me was the price of the Xbox One X or the Xbox X. Now, am I going to get it? Probably. The other thing, look, okay, people say backwards compatibility ain't that good. Microsoft didn't show any exclusives. You got to also, this is another thing I don't think anybody brought up here. They are offering refunds on digital copies. Now, digital is not that big thing here in Australia because the internet is shit and it takes forever to download a game. So, in saying that, Microsoft, both in the European and the American and English markets, have been very clever. They've got that one up there, and they have proven without time and time again, their customer service when it comes to refunds and supporting customers here and there is better than Sony's. They know it. That's what's going to make them sort of win the console war. But that's it. True 4K gaming, people have said, well, there's holes in that. There's already people saying, that they're full of shit when it comes to games like Anthem. I also do believe the thing that disappointed me the most was BioWare didn't put their full effort into Mass Effect and Andromeda. They put it more into their new game Anthem coming out, hence why the graphics and what we're seeing. Now, that was just a CGI. I never trust video clips when you see them like that. Never. Particularly when they're making it onto console. On a PC, yeah, I would trust that. But when they're putting it on the console, nope, I don't trust it. Yeah, it looks good. I'm not going to say the game's crap. I don't know much about it. It looked good. I did look a bit interested, but I'm not going to go by those graphics that are going to be on the Xbox X. I don't trust either companies. It looks interesting, but I do believe that the people that worked on that should have been more working on Andromeda. That's just my thoughts, people. They want to get out with the old and go with the new, whereas Microsoft is going to bring back the old to save the new. It was weird. It was good. It was done professionally. I thought Sony's was quite well done. I mean, Assassin's Creed to me, man, but they got Uncharted. They got a couple of games coming out here. So if you're a gamer, you're doing well. Like I said, Lawbreakers deserves a video in itself. I might do a bit of reaction video for that. I don't know if we'll get flagged down or not. Yes, it might go long. But there are a couple of things. And you never knock the fact when you got heavy hitters in the developing world talking shit and just being relaxed. It was slightly scripted, but not that scripted. And it was very relaxed. And I thought it was good for a change. Because it was a lot better than when they did the E3 Daily from Sony last year. So they've improved on that. But like I said, they'll be playing the big guns later in the year. And the Xbox One X, it's weird thing. You've got to be on the pre-order on the waiting list for the pre-order. Here in Australia, $649 isn't too bad. Liquid cooling in consoles is new. Yeah, all that point of thing. But the only thing that really impressed me was the price. If you don't believe me, go to PC Case Gear, look up MSI website, and you'll be impressed at how small and how more powerful laptops and stuff are getting. Period, people. They are. They just, they're basically kicking butt. So I can't remember what my kill was here. This is an old video. I haven't been playing too much Gears of War because, in my view, like I said to all my friends on the Gears of War, the game had something like, I don't know, off the top of my head, about almost close to 30 gig in the last month. That's almost as many gig as downloading the game. To improve it, that was more for Horde. I don't really play Horde. It's great for their Horde players. I mean, Horde is popular here and there. But I just haven't felt the urge or the love to get back onto Gears of War 4 of late. Doesn't mean I've given it up. Just haven't felt the love. And I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Because I'm starting to realise it's going to be the only COD with the boots out on the ground. For now. Really annoying me. And what's with the whole COD thing taking swastikas off World War II and women on the front line in World War II? If we're going to be historically accurate, take the women off the front lines. They had a very important role on the back lines. But keep the swastikas in, man. That's a whole other video in itself, people. Camper took me out. But look, I'm back. Thank you for all your kind words here and there. But as the title says, E3, the only thing that impressed me was the price. I was impressed with the price. I think we as console gamers, consoles are getting cheaper, things are getting better. PC players, your parts are getting better. And let's hope we all just get better connection. And we all live happily ever after. I don't think so. Frag tab, good days. Only catching my friends on the battlefield. And I think I've got 16 kills. Woo!